I'm going to go through I guess it's more of a technique than anything. It's called the substitution method. And the instructions are find x, but we don't know how to find it because x is to the fourth power, to the second power. And these are not quadratics that are familiar. So we're going to put it into a quadratic. And I do still have a friend, well, I don't know if it's a friend, some weirdo here. Vin Diesel is still here.
Who do you work for?
That's really none of your business. I hardly know you. Okay, strange question. So anyway, what I'm going to do for this technique, in the US and I think most countries, for substitution, they use u. So I'm going to use u, and this is going to make sense really quickly. I'm going to go through this problem pretty fast because it's not complicated. And because I don't really recognize this problem very well, I'm going to substitute u in for x squared. So we have 2x squareds here. So I went ahead and made that substitution, and then next I'm going to have to factor it, quadratic formula, or complete the square. I've got to find out what x is again, and I'll show you the final step in a moment. I'm going to factor it. Okay, I made an error here, so please disregard it, but I just have 2 more steps. Okay, this one's critical, so please don't make this mistake. So u is x squared. Let me back up here. If u is x squared, we have to find out what x is. That's our goal from the beginning. So finally, we find out that x is equal to plus or minus 1/2 and plus or minus 6. Sorry, it's kind of crooked. So this problem, I recommend you pausing the video and trying it on your own with the knowledge, hopefully, that you got from the previous problem. Use u and substitute it in for anything that's unfamiliar here. Okay, so there's maybe a hint if you still don't know what to do. Okay, there's the next step, and I'm going to multiply the whole equation by u, and we're going to wind up with a quadratic because I don't want to leave this u in the denominator. Here's what I did. And then here's the result. And then we're just going to factor it and go through the same process as last time. And here we go, it's completely factored, and we can go ahead and solve for u, and then we're going to solve for x by substituting square root of x back in for u. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. And here's what we're left with, and we want to know what x is, we don't want to know what the square root of x is, so we're going to square both sides. Oops, I already took it a step too far here. Okay, we're going to square both sides, but by the way, what happened was I added